This video is going to be hard for some of y'all to listen to, hard for some of y'all to watch. But I'm going to tell y'all just like it is. Y'all know how I roll. I bring all the smoke. I always say that I'm bringing all the smoke. And if you got something to say about it, say it in the comments. Stay respectful about it because I'm staying respectful of what I'm saying. But there's something going on at our airports right now, all over America. Down in Orlando, my homegirl, Miss Jimmy Lau, she was saying the other day, hey, there's a whole clique down here taking over all the airport rides. They're charging people $300 a week, guaranteeing that you will get 5 rides a day if you be a part of a little coalition. They're jamming up the airports. My man Jay, he just hit me up right here in Phoenix. Jeff, you see how many people is at the airport right now? These are not that many cars at the airport. There are drivers up there with 3, 4, 5 phones in their cars. They got all their buddies around. Everybody's got all these phones. What they're doing is they're sitting in the queue. They'll get a ride. They'll leave with one phone, leave the other phones with their buddies. That way they sew the queue up. A Uber Black driver was telling us about this the other day, and he reported this to Sky Harbor. He said, this is what these immigrants are doing over here. And yeah, I said it, just let's call it like it is. That's what these immigrants are doing. They're running these schemes just like they ran in their country. They're running these little mafia coalitions all over the fucking place. So what they like to do is say, hey, we got control of this airport. We take control of this airport. We're the gang here. If you want in on this money at the airport, you got to come through us. This is the kind of schemes and shit they pulling at the airports now. Ain't that many cars there. You're like, man, it might be like, 50, 60, 70 cars maybe, but almost 200 cars? Where all these cars at? It's phones, not cars. These motherfuckers are sewing our airports up. And they doing this shit on purpose. Even an Uber Black guy, he said the same shit. They'll sit there, leave with a ride. Now they got their other phones at the airport holding the queue. By the time you get to the queue, you so far back in the queue, you ain't gonna get a ride. So you leave. You ain't sitting there for no 2 hours to get a ride, 3 hours just to get one ride. By the time the person comes back, they get bumped up in the queue. So not only are they 3 phones where they is, but now they came back with the other phone. They get bumped in the queue, and they're all doing this shit. As soon as they get a ride, they take off. They come back. If it says, hey, man, your number is being called up quick, you got to come back. Then they'll hurry up and shoot back real quick. Get that phone up in the queue plus the other phone up in the queue. So these guys got 3, 4 phones and shit sitting on the queue, all of them. This is what they're doing. The Uber Black driver busted them. My man Jay just sent me like I said, a screenshot. Jeff, it ain't that many cars up here. This shit's crazy. I ain't never seen this many people in the queue because it ain't that many people in the queue. It's that many phones in the queue. Uber know that shit. Uber know these people ain't sitting on top of each other like that. We sitting there, my girl down in Orlando. She know ain't no people down there just sitting on top of people like that. These is phones. We got to figure shit out, y'all. And I don't mean go there and fucking, bust them. Hey, man, y'all need to quit this shit. No, get people involved. This is racketeering. There's a lot of racketeering going on these apps, and these apps know about it. Y'all thought it was shit when we was talking about these ghost kitchens, taking orders. All these ghost kitchens that weren't really ghost kitchens. They just was saying, hey, man, we're this restaurant in Vegas or whatever this and that. People send all their money, get all their order. The restaurant said, we never got that order. What are you talking about? Well, we ordered off of Uber Eats. We're not even on Uber Eats on that. This is our address right here. We're on Uber Eats, but this is what we do. Oh, well, who did I just buy from? A phantom kitchen, a ghost kitchen. That's not us. All racketeering happens on these apps. The same shit is happening now with these airports, and the apps know that. They ain't doing shit about it. They're going to let the drivers figure it out. I say do like the Uber Black driver did. Get the airports involved. Be like, hey, man, they running a scheme right now. These immigrants over here running a scheme right now. They all got all these phones and shit sewing up all the queue, so can't no American drivers. Somebody like me just say, hey, man, now I can sit in my driveway and get a ride all day, but I'm not going to be able to get no ride once I get up to that queue. So I got to sit in my driveway just to get an airport ride. When I get to the queue, I'm so far back, ain't no chance of me getting one. I'm number 89. I got to sit there for 3 hours to get one damn ride. I could be out here doing rides. And that's what they want to do. Force people to not come to the airport. Force drivers say, hey, you don't want to go up there. Why? Because you're going to be sitting there 2, 3 hours. And if you decline or cancel too many rides in a row, guess what happens? You get put at the back of the queue again. The whole immigrants, they got it all sold up there. And that shit's happening like that in a lot of airports. Like I said, you're not going to want to hear this shit. You ain't going to want to hear what I got to say. But if y'all want to sit there and help the situation out, take your cities back, understand what people are doing, how they're scheming and scamming systems in our country. This shit's really going on for real. And they know it. And these motherfuckers gonna thumbs down this video, hate this video, talk shit about me. But guess what? We see what the fuck y'all up to. We know what y'all doing. Go report to the airport what's going on. I don't give a fuck if you got to get ICE up that motherfucker. Get them up there and say, hey, you know what? All these dudes, check their motherfucking ass for papers and shit. Check all their insurance. Make sure they got proper insurance. Check their driver license and all that. Y'all want to sit up there and fuck around and play on our apps? Guess what? We're going to start checking shit. Because I'm in America. Check me if you want to. Jeff, you got license? Here's my license. Here's my car. I only got one fucking phone. I only got one app. That's all I got. They were talking about earlier, they was using signal blockers. Immigrants was using signal blockers over here to keep people from driving at the airports. Then they had some Chinese app they was doing. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers is in our country right now exploiting the shit out of these apps, and these apps don't care because these apps is just about money. They don't care about no driver. They don't care about, man, I'm not getting no ride. The immigrants are hanging up all the apps at the airport. They don't care. They know these motherfuckers got 3, 4, 5 phones. They know they buying accounts off of other people. They know they sitting there, it's a girl face on them, but it's a guy driving. They know this shit. They not stupid. They not stupid. They get reports all the time. Hey, this girl Sarah's supposed to deliver my food. A guy just showed up. What the fuck's going on? Oh, that must be his girlfriend or something. No, it's some girl that had an account that says, hey, sell me your account. Okay, I'll say, I'll give you this much money for your account every week. Cool. What happened to Hertz? Hertz got ran into the ground with them fucking rental cars because they never thought these immigrants was going to be running them cars 24 hours a day. Oh, it's my turn. I'm putting my 8 hours in, 10 hours in, pass the car to somebody else. Your turn. You put your 8, 10. Them motherfucking cars is going like this. Tires burning up and everything. Hertz ain't never seen cars get burned up like that. They like, man, we got to get out of this shit. What the fuck is going on? You got immigrants over here. They running schemes and scams. Well, my man Uber Lyft Phoenix, Aaron, what did he bust? He had and saw motherfuckers outside of Walmart doing scammy shit, have 5 or 6 shopping carts out with goddamn ice cream and shit melting in the shopping carts, trying to get people to come pick them up. They got 3, 4 shopping carts, phones and everything, dispatching shit left and right. Hey, go make sure you go take this to this. Make sure you take this. This is what they're doing in our country right now. They're running a bunch of schemes, and these apps need to cut back on that shit. I'm tired of it, man. We already been up here trying to do what we can do to get money as an American in our country. We ain't going to no other fucking country. This is where we at. We gonna get money over here. I got tons of videos talking about how immigrants are fucking up ride sharing. What everybody say, they can't get on the apps. They got background checks. These immigrants can't get on the apps. I said that shit last year. And he's, oh, they can't get on the apps. Now they talking about putting out articles. Oh, yeah, it's just like Ellis Island for immigrants, man. Immigrants is rushing to these apps. And guess what they doing? The same schemy, scammy shit they was doing in their own country. Now they over here, little bitty fucking cartels, little bitty mafias and shit. Goddamn delivery mafias. You got 5 or 6 shopping carts sitting on brick walls, seeing who can come pick it. Motherfucker, you ain't even got a car. How are you doing Instacart and Spark with no fucking car? Because they doing team schemes. And now they doing this shit at all the airports now. We better fucking put a stop to this shit, for real. Because if we don't do that, the apps as you know it, if you ain't got private clients, you're gonna be done. You're done. All the pigeons out there who rely on the apps. Now you got people running schemes and scams on the apps. The apps won't even feed you no more. You're gonna have to start paying money. Like my girl, Miss Jimmy Lau said, they charge people $300 a week. $300 a week. Saying, well, we guarantee we'll give you 5 airport rides a day if you pay this little cartel $300 a week. What kind of shit is that?